Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Allie LaForce joining us courtside. Boy, it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate, like it or not.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. And for the Bulls, still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Here's Navarro. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here are the Warriors now. It's a three-point game. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. The baseline J is on the way. And that one's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Back to Johnson. Puts up a three. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Three-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
Yeah, we'll continue to track that story. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams.
Talk about a fast start. 4 for 4 right out of the gate.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
Rose is checked in for Chicago. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, 2nd. The Bulls, 3rd.
During last season, both of these teams were just unselfish, piling up the assist.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Chicago passing it around. Five on the clock. Fires in the triple. He has 6. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Pulls it. And again, it's Golden State.
Number 8.
Chicago has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Pass to Navarro. And there's the lob. And the Warriors pushing it up now.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Brooks outside. Now Rose. Knocked away. In transition, here they come. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Navarro. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each one won.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact. They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Out to Rose. Just 3 to shoot. Looking to win the run. And again, no good by Chicago.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Oh, there's the alley. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Let's go with a 3. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. The Warriors lead by 6. Williams on the wing, takes a 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Oh, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
Baseline try. Good on the jump shot. He's got 7.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
To the left side wing. Outside Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lewis. Fires for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Navarro. No points so far. Lets it fly. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. 24 seconds left in the first. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. From 10 feet away, and the shot goes down. And the Warriors lead by 7. And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And for the Warriors, Johnson inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Here's Navarro in his last outing with 12 points. That shot off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Brian, back to you.
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, thank you. From deep, Rose. Wallace. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
And I wonder if the crowd noise got in their head. It seemed like it was affecting them.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. We're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
And that one's good for Brooks.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Back to Johnson. 4-3. Another three for Golden State.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
The Bulls trail by 15. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. 6 to shoot. 16 feet out. Warriors with the rebound. Outside, Williams. Outside, Johnson. Outside, Johnson. This one for three. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Bulls. Down by 15. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rose. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Here's Golden State. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Johnson passes to Johnson. The three is up. Gets the three ball to go. 9 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Rose. Back to Brooks. Can't get it to drop. The Warriors lead by 18. Here's Williams. Again, the Warriors score.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now here's Rose. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's the three. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
A minute 50 left in the first half. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Golden State foul.
Chicago making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. And the Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Rose outside. Oh, it's stolen away. Launches it. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
A minute 6 left in the first half of basketball. To stop the drought, then he jams it home with authority.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. No good that time.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Golden State has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Williams against Brooks. Pass to Gonzalez. Lets the three fly. And the Warriors with another three.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now Rose. Back to Brooks. Over Williams. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Golden State Warriors firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be back in a moment.
And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back? And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Johnson. And the Warriors with another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And for the Warriors, pass to Brooks. Over Williams. And it's Brooks missing.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
Tipped. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Buries it from 3. 10 points for him.
Way to capitalize on the mistake that leads to the bucket. Gotta love it.
It's so important in this league, quickly turning defense into offense.
Now here's Johnson. 18 points for him.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
A deep 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Williams. Now Johnson. From downtown. And the Warriors with another 3.
I like the way they've established their offense to start the half. 3 straight makes.
And defense has been the strength of the Warriors. So what do they need offensively, Tim?
Well, BA, they need more consistent scoring outside of Steph Curry. Jimmy Butler certainly has helped, But to win at the highest level, it requires more than one three-level scorer.
Clock at 6. There's the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. And the Warriors making a switch here.
Number 99.
Here's Johnson. He's got 24. He buries it from 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Can they get it? Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Number 16. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. And that's good as he hits both shots. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Brian, back to you.
One of the best. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Here's Johnson following the three-point basket by Chicago.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
No good from 18.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Here's the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Rose outside. Pass to Brooks. 5 to shoot. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. 14 points for him.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Out to the right wing. Brooks outside. Chicago passing it around. And that one is stuffed right through.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Now here's Johnson. Give him 30. Rose outside. Pass to Brooks. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Johnson on the wing. Guarded by Rose. And Williams punches it home.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Now Brooks. Fires from 14. And there's another one for Chicago.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Back to Johnson. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And Rose has got the ball here for Chicago. Pass to Navarro. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the full score.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Chicago with a board. Rose, left side. The jumper from the wing, off target. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Defense has been fantastic. Great defense. Offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys the respect they deserve. Coach Kerr, he likes what he sees.
It's important to praise your guys when they're playing well. Coach understands how crucial it is to recognize effort.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now here's Rose. Launches a three. No good there. Johnson with the defensive effort. And for Golden State. Fires from 14. And the jumper is on the mark.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And they tell players your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Here's Johnson. Outside, Williams. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Johnson. Plenty of space. Count it. Good. Johnson's got 32 points in the game.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Now here's Brooks. Back to Rose. And here's Brooks. Right wing. Here's Navarro. Counted from distance.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Can he keep it going? The Warriors pull it in. From deep, Johnson hits a three-pointer. Johnson's got 38 points.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. The three is up. The shot no good. The Warriors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Picked it out of midair. he's going for the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Here's Johnson, and the Warriors with possession. They're on a 13-5 run. Outside, Williams. Another three for Golden State.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Rose. Lets the three fly. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three. And Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, B.A. But, you know, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. You know, they're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out.
And he's good on the first of three. And he sinks the second. And he can't make it 3 for 3. The Warriors have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Now here's Rose. Off with the layup. Here's Golden State. They're on a 19-7 run. Brooks against Williams. Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Pass to Navarro. Uses the glass on the layup. Navarro's got 5 points now this quarter.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Number 16.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both good from the line that time. Smooth sailing for Golden State. Outside Johnson. Pass to Johnson. Buries it down low.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them. Chicago passing it around.
Here's Navarro, covered by Johnson. Navarro gets the bucket.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Johnson with a bucket.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way they're... Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.